Hello, hello, hello.
Yo, you know what it is. Come on now.
Welcome you on the 20th episode, 20.
Yo, what? No sounds? No sounds?
We're 20.
Oh, it's going down, baby.
20 of the up in the loft. Up in the loft.
You know, the most
The highest altitude radio station on the planet. It's crazy. We out here.
Yo, was that an eagle? We got an eagle.
We got a hawk, yeah.
Oh, swear.
Okay, so
And you know what it is. You can
made-
find us on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, YouTube, Alexa, Google, and you can find us everywhere. Just type in Up to the Loft. You know what it is, isn't it?
Amazing. So we made this episode 20, guys. Incredible. So we're actually doing very well for ourselves. If the people that tune in for the last 20 weeks,
Yeah.
or if you're new, obviously, if you're new,
Obviously, we weren't here last week, but you know, complications. But we're here.
but we're here.
Let's get into it, B.
Yeah. So the last 2 weeks, the week before wasn't that eventful, but this week has been.
So we had to give it a skip in it.
We gave it a skip, but this one's been a bit of an up and down one. So we got
It's been a bit juicy.
yeah. So we got the Cannon Man back here again, aka Wild and Out host, aka
Nick Cannon, you know,
Love Can't Buy, Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Mr. Wild and Out,
It's crazy. Anyway, he's
Mr. Nickelodeon, all of that. Yeah,
right. America's Got Talent, I suppose. Yeah, he done that for a while.
yeah.
Anyway, so what has he come out and said?
He says that he would win in a rap battle against Will Smith, Lil Wayne, Drake, and Andre 3000.
I don't know why he's calling out Will Smith though. That's
Because
the
Will
weird
Smith has
thing.
got a bit of juice in it. Like Will Smith is on this Instagram.
Yeah, but he's not exactly like
He's rapping.
spitting. Yeah,
Yeah, he done one
he
track.
said like Lil Wayne and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he did say Lil Wayne, but putting Lil Wayne and Will Smith in the same bracket, that doesn't feel weird to you.
I don't know, because Will Smith hasn't been that aggressive rapper. He's just been that
Yeah.
happy go guy.
Yeah,
Rapper.
but when has Nick Cannon ever spat bars?
Wild and Out, I guess. His wild style's in it. His wild styles. He's always ready in it.
All right, whatever.
He's talking about a rap battle. What can I say anyway? We're gonna get into rap battles later.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Rap battles for me, Nick Cannon. It doesn't even. I don't know what he's trying to make it a publicity stunt, but honestly, like he's not getting
maybe
anywhere.
he's just trying to see who wants to come on Wild and Out, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna beat you, man, at Wild
Maybe.
Style." You know, maybe
It's
that's
a
what
bit
it is.
ridiculous. Yeah,
That might be what
we
it is.
all know it's staged, man. We know it's scripted. Let's just like move on.
Well, you know. Okay.
What?
I don't know about that.
You don't know if Wild and Out is scripted.
It's not all scripted. Like they practice the jokes and then like they obviously perform on the big stage. It's kind of
Right.
like sort of. It's kind of like SNL. sort
Yeah,
of.
exactly. Yeah,
So that
things
it's
can go awry, but for the most part,
yeah.
it's practiced.
I think the only thing that's not practiced is like the wild style sometimes.
What's the wild? I didn't watch.
The freestyles, like at the end when they freestyle and battle each other.
I don't really think that's. I think okay, whatever, man. Next topic. I'm done. Nick Cannon, yeah, it's just a culture vulture. I can't imagine
Alright, speaking of culture vultures, what about Migos? Well, Quavo in particular.
Quavo about him.
So obviously, when the Migos and Aubrey tour, they got like a jacket they wear,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Quavo's like, "Yo, I see the bag. Let's get these kids dressing up like the Migos." And so
Mhm.
he's released like a fake, because his one's like I think it's like Versace or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like with zips and all that. You know how the
Mhm.
Migos do.
Sure.
And so he's released like a fake one for Halloween. So
Mhm.
for $125, you can dress up like the Migos for Halloween.
Mm. Well, yeah.
What?
I have no opinion on it.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna keep it real. I have absolutely no thoughts on this topic. That's Quavo's business. That's Quavo's business. Yeah, I've never thought of the Migos as being like true to like their craft or their art. Don't get me wrong, they make some good stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like don't get
And
twisted.
obviously they're not separated. No, they're not separated.
They're not
but
separate, but
They're,
they're
they're
doing their
doing
own
solo projects.
Yeah. I think Brockhampton's gonna go to that. Actually, no, I'll comment on that later. But I truly think that I can put Migos in the same bracket as someone like DJ Khaled that makes music good. Don't get me wrong, like digestible, but is in it to like maximize their profit, which is not bad.
Yeah, it's a job
But-
for them, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but obviously, I'm
but
just thinking.
I have no opinion on it. Get your bag, man. Like, do your thing.
But I don't see kids dressing up as Migos.
I don't think anyone's actually gonna do it. I've seen like
Maybe a few kids, but I'm saying the consensus is
I'm
like,
gonna keep it real, you chief. Like, have you seen those Insta posts of like a little girl dressing up like SZA and
Yeah.
other kid dressing up like Killmonger, stuff like that?
yeah.
I don't think it's actually the kids wanting to do that. I think it's the parents doing it for some Insta clout. Am I lying?
Bruv, what about
Have you ever thought as a kid like, rah, I want to dress up like SZA?
no? But
And
I would.
pose, like,
At most, Killmonger maybe wearing a suit, not with the dreads when he was just in that one spot in the movie. That was very, very like niche.
yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, give me the Killmonger Black Panther suit. It
Yeah.
was like, no, I want to look just like Killmonger when he was in the museum.
Yeah, when he was cool looking in a museum.
Yeah.
That's definitely a mom that's like, I need some Insta clout. And
And what about
This-
that? What about this week about Timmy,
Timmy what?
the boy that had no friends at the pizza party?
Okay. Let's. Oh, we're barreling too much. I'm just gonna.
no,
finish-
we're segueing now. We're
Okay, we're segueing. All right.
segueing.
So for those who don't know, Timmy is a lonely kid. He's lonely. He's sad. I ain't got a sound effect for like the sound effect, but let's just all have a consecutive for this kid. Yeah, that I didn't have any friends. Boo hoo. Yeah.
yeah.
So this kid, he wants to throw a little pizza party for all his bros.
No, it's school classmates.
For school classmates, right? So he
Yeah.
holds a pizza party, and no one comes. It's a bust. Like no one comes ever. Like no one comes at all. He's sitting there,
You get me?
and his dad takes a picture, which is
No,
kind
his
of rude in
mom-
itself.
His mom,
Takes a picture.
Obviously, it's the mom
Right.
takes the picture. If
Okay,
it was a dad, I'd be like, well, that's it. My son's the loser in it.
Yeah,
we now
Alright,
know.
So the mom takes a picture. Boom. So then this for some reason this picture blows up as if it's kind of weird. I don't understand it because when I saw it, I was like, hold on, no one's been lonely at school. No one's ever not had friends at school. Why is this news?
This guy hasn't even got one friend, one Donny,
I suppose that's kind of weird that you ain't got one Donny. Because even when you're like bullied in school, most people have that one Donny that they can turn to, just one friend.
You get me?
Because I didn't have the most friends in school, but I had like maybe two,
You
three
have
Donnies.
that certified guy.
Yeah, you had that one Donny that was ride or die. Like you eat lunch together, you do everything together. Like you're inseparable, and everyone knows it.
Yeah.
But he had no one. Boom. So like, so people took a picture. It went viral, and here we are now. The mum made the picture go viral, and who picked it up? Everyone picked it up. Complex picked it up,
Yeah.
and some other people was like blah blah blah. But I think DJ Khaled got involved. No.
I think I heard something like that. I didn't really. I remember seeing a picture and be like, rah, okay.
Yeah, kid's lonely. But I think
Yeah.
people are like, oh yeah, let's ride together. Let's give Timmy some friends. Let's throw in a bigger pizza party and all his friends come. Which to me, it seems kind of ridiculous. Timmy has to know how to operate in the world and how to like celebrities aren't gonna fix her problems. In the same way that a couple years ago, Nicki Minaj was like, yo, I'm gonna give some money to fans that do really well in their grades and I'm gonna give you like full scholarship and
But
stuff
that
like
was that was deflect from the beef.
Yeah, I know that was deflecting the beef. But you know when people were like, "Oh yeah, like I done really well in my grades, Nicki Minaj, pay for me," and people were literally relying on her to do stuff for her. And so I think if Timmy goes to the experience, at how old was he? Like 9 or something like that.
Something madness.
Right. He's gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm broke. Where's DJ Khaled? Where's the celebrities? Why isn't Ryan Gosling like paying for me? Like you're not really.
Where is Ellen to the rescue?
Where's Ellen? Like it doesn't make any sense, man.
My thing was this, like, we don't know what's going on at the school. We don't know how many birthdays were going back to back.
This kid could have had knits, bruv, in his head. We don't know.
We don't
was like, I don't want to hang out.
We
with
don't
him.
even know if he even gave out invitations.
Boom. There you go. We don't know anything about it. We have no cons. All we know is that there's a lonely kid somewhere. He ain't got no boys. He liked pizza. No one else did. So
You gotta think about it. That whole thing. If I'm a parent and I gotta drive my kid down to the pizza party, like you gotta confirm with all the other parents. Like, yo, is your kid coming? Like, there should be some sort of confirmation somewhere. Like, where was that?
no one knows.
Well, it could have been a straight clout chase. Just put, hey, we're gonna put pizzas around this table and we're gonna take a
I don't
picture.
think it's a straight clout chase, bro.
I don't know. We don't know. It could have been. We're gonna put pizzas around this table, say he was lonely. I see what the internet does.
You're being very like cynical to think
Yeah, I am.
how far people actually go into.
I don't know. We don't know. But I'm just saying that that's a possibility.
Is a possibility. You're listening to Up in the Loft, the most cynical radio station of all time. You're listening to it. Anyway,
Is that our sound for every time we say up in the loft? Just
Up in the Loft? Yeah, of course. I'm definitely gonna like.
It's a bit like Mortal Kombat where you just hear that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Up in the Loft. So we're moving on.
Yeah.
What else has been going on this week? Little bits and bobs here and there. But should we lead us into the next topic?
Your boy 6ix9ine was almost about to go pen.
Nah, nah. I saw last night he's actually getting 4 years. That's it. It's a
No,
wrap.
he's not 4 years. He's getting 4 years probation.
Still it's something. Still it's something. We have a guy that, bit of a child. What's the word? Molester. And he's
But he's not gonna get, he's not registered as a sex offender.
all right. Well,
He's not gonna get registered. It's literally just like 4 years probation. Don't hang around the gang members. If you do, if you violate it, you're nicked, mate.
all right.
You're nicked.
Well, that's a wrap. That's a bust and a fail to old 6ix9ine.
No more. You can't hang around Treyway no more.
Kind of what, sorry?
You know, every time he's like Treyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Treyway's the actual person, like the person that put him on, I think, or the gang member that he rolls with. We can't hang around Treyway. That's what the judge said.
Fair enough.
And you can't roll around with the Bloods.
That's good. Yeah, well, fair enough. Yep. Well, he's going pen. I hope him and Bill Cosby have some fun.
He's not going pen. It's a probation. So basically, he's like on house arrest. Like, he can still move around. He's a rapper, innit? He can still go around, but he's not. He's not going to a jail cell.
Okay. Something that we didn't touch on, but I know we hate it, because for the last, I don't know how many episodes, maybe I say
8.
Hold on. But I say about 60% of our chats have been somewhat Kanye related.
Do we have to talk about this guy every time?
Look, I'm keeping it 100. You he's a landmine, and the news almost speaks for itself. Whenever you hear Kanye, it's gonna be somewhat weird. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into him as a person, because I don't really business about that. But he was
When did you do this time?
He was in Uganda.
Are we still? Oh yeah, that was like last week's one, isn't it?
Exactly. We never spoke about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, some of his albums leaked. He's been recording it in Uganda. He's doing well. It sounds more of a classical album that he's dropping soon.
Is it? We don't know.
We don't know. It could sound completely different by the time it comes out.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't know. But I can see Shway's face. He does not want to talk about Kanye. Let's move on to the next bit.
I don't want to entertain this guy.
All right.
It's like everything. Unless he's so far, he hasn't done anything different so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't be bothered. If you want to listen to what Kanye's done, go listen to our old stuff. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Moving on, man. What else has been going on, bro? I'm doing the soundboard. Shway.
Yeah, we get it. You're doing the soundboard. I can tell you what's gonna happen next. Alright, so what else we got? Oh yeah. We could talk about Shanti real quick.
Go on.
Well, it's just quickly she had some bad promotion, and so only 24 tickets got sold to a school.
Wait, what?
So basically, a concert happened, and she had to fill in.
Yeah.
And only 24 tickets got sold because of
24. You said
24.
Yeah.
24 tickets got sold, and none other than the New York bully 50 Cent jumped on it.
Yeah.
And just bullied her, saying, "How can you only sell 24 tickets?" Yo, and obviously Ashanti clapped back, and that was that. And that was the end of that.
We don't know the price, bro. We don't know the price or the area.
But the thing I've noticed is a lot of people's are not able to sell tickets. A lot of tour people are not Nicki Minaj couldn't sell tickets. She wasn't able to fill up stadiums. I think ticket prices are getting real. Who was the last person you went to see? I swear you went to see Joey.
Last person I went to go see was Joey Badass. Yeah.
How much was that?
That was 30.
Yeah, that's a very calm.
That's a calm price. I would expect to pay that much for an experience like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw when I went to see Cole, that was £30.
Yeah.
Obviously,
more than 40. I'm looking at I give that a miss, to be honest.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it's getting a bit much.
Literally, my favorite artists, if they were yo, for example, let's say Doom. If I knew MF Doom was actually gonna show up, not one of his body doubles, but actually was gonna show up, right? And they were yo, tickets 45. I actually would give that a miss. 45 is a lot of money.
What about if it was the whole, it was how you got headliners? So obviously J. Cole was headlining, and it was a few other people. So when I went to see, it was J. Cole.
Actually, no, the last person I went to go see was the Gorillaz.
Oh, is it?
In concert, yeah.
How much was that?
That was 40.
Oh, okay.
But that was their last show, and good seats.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't pay, so.
Honestly,
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna,
I'm gonna go.
That's that, innit?
And obviously you have to remember, Most
Yeah.
Def was there. Del the Funky
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you obviously look at the card because
yeah,
when I
yeah.
went to see J.
Lil
Cole,
Sims was there.
I saw like it was J. Cole was there, Pusha T was there,
Yeah.
Bars, Omen, and yeah, Janae Aiko was there at the time. But that's what almost caused me to miss the ticket. I was like,
What, Janae Aiko? What? Hold on, there's a full big body lineup and you get ditch it because Janae Aiko is
no,
in
that was the only thing. I was like, you know what? Now to get snacks when Janae Aiko was performing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But this was the time when it was like eat the boot like groceries.
Yeah.
So it was like that.
It was a bit like, we didn't know who she was at the
And
time.
I still don't know who she is. Well, apart
You
from
haven't tried to listen.
hold on. Apart from her joint album with Big Sean
Yeah.
and Eat the Boot Like Groceries
Yeah.
and that mixtape she dropped, was it Sold Out or Sailed Away? I don't know. She hasn't really done much.
Right.
Like in terms of like music wise.
I would care to disagree, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Well, are you generic? Can you put me on?
No, because she dropped Trip. That was like a whole album. Trip. You don't remember that? Where it was
Oh
like,
yeah, with the sativa thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just realized. Yeah, I listened to that one song.
That's what I'm saying. Although, yeah, she's got like an affiliation to Big Sean. We never know what's going on with her relation. Neither of them will come out and said, yo, like, this is happening, this is happening.
Maybe that's...
They're being very elusive. They're trying to keep it all secret. They're trying to think that we care.
Well, I just need another, the next joint album again.
Yeah, it was a solid album. I really did enjoy it.
I did enjoy that one.
Yeah. Moving on, man.
But obviously, back to 50 Cent,
Yeah.
the New York bully. He's
Yeah.
bullying Ja Rule once again.
He's what?
Bullying Ja Rule once again.
With what?
So basically, Ja Rule's got a concert, and it was like cheap tickets. I think it's like $15.
Yeah.
So 50 Cent bought 200 seats on the front row.
Why?
So it's just gonna be him and his son, just mad empty. He said, "Bruv, do you know the level of pettiness you have to be at to buy 200 seats?"
I do. The question is, does anyone actually realize that, the Fire Festival's actually still going to happen next year? You realize this, right?
What?
Fire Festival's happening next year.
Fire Fest.
Yes.
Yeah, what about it?
You don't remember that?
No.
Fire Festival, the thing that Ja Rule hosted.
Yeah.
It's happening again.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
I don't believe you.
Here's what happened, right? A lot of people don't, I actually done some research on it, right? I don't know why. I did some research. You know how obviously it was terrible. People obviously wanted their refund. Lawsuits, yeah. The guy that organized it all, it wasn't just Ja Rule. People get it twisted. It wasn't just Ja Rule.
Yeah.
It was a businessman that came to Ja Rule and then got like investment and got endorsements and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he's obviously like skint now, bankrupt, innit? And he was like, yo, on the website, when you're like, I want my refund, I want my money back, you can obviously like get your money back.
Yeah.
But also says, however, if you want, you can let it roll over. You've already paid for your ticket last year.
Yeah.
And so you can let it ride. That's what it literally says on the website. Let it ride.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
You went on the website?
Yes.
So you're telling me Fire Fest, the biggest scam that happened in hip hop? Well, one of the biggest.
Thing is, it wasn't even a scam. It's just that they owed, like, the tickets were too cheap.
Is it?
Bruv, they said like, oh yeah, tickets are going for 25K. They actually weren't. Like, you could have got a ticket for 500 quid to go to a private island, 4 days accommodation and food and drink. That's too cheap.
Oh, I thought it was just. Oh, it's a festival. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Like, it was all around Twitter and everyone was saying, oh yeah, tickets for 25K, but that was literally the most expensive ticket you could have
Okay,
got.
so if you want like
if
premium,
you want to just go, it costs like £500, which is very reasonable.
is that including the flight?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Which is too cheap.
So private island accommodation. How
Yes.
long is the festival? What,
4 days.
4 days. That's pretty good, you know.
Pretty good. That's amazing. And food and drink.
Oh, all inclusive.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
That's way too cheap.
And you get to see Ja Rule.
Yeah, I don't know if you. Apparently, the Chainsmokers was gonna be there, but then no one confirmed. All this kind of stuff. Right?
No, I'm saying there's a concert.
Yeah, there's a concert.
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously way too cheap. Tickets are way too cheap. But what I'm saying is, you can roll it over. That's what I'm trying to let you know. That's what I'm trying. Back to the news, man.
So is Fire Fest actually happening?
Yes, Fire Fest is all going on, man. Get ready. I'm just letting you know.
Are you going?
No, I'm not gonna go. What are you talking about? For what?
See Ja Rule.
I have literally no objective to see Ja Rule in my life.
Bruv, Ja Rule. I would like to see 2004 Ja Rule.
Yeah, obviously. Who wouldn't? But
Honestly,
only when I was in 2000. If I could take a time machine and go back and meet Ja Rule at his prevalence back then, I would.
Honestly, do-rag Ja Rule.
It's like the same as an Ashanti concert. Why would I go to an Ashanti concert?
Yeah.
Ashanti and Ja Rule were the mastheads of the radio for the longest time in 2000.
Yeah, she was the hook. He was the verses.
And he was the verses, right? So, I can kind of understand where 50 Cent is coming from. 50 Cent has remained relevant because of Power. Without Power, if he was dropping music, he'd be washed.
I feel like every so often he comes out with a new catchphrase. So it was effing vodka.
Yeah.
And now it's get the strap. Like the amount of people are like
get the strap. He invented get the strap.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Who invented get the strap then?
Every gangster in the world.
Obviously, but it's like he brought light to it. It's like when I don't know. It's like when sometimes when white people discover black things, like when they discover do-rags. It's like, oh my days, like how long have we been wearing do-rags for? And now all of a sudden a couple white kids get waves. It's like, oh, let's all get do-rags. Yeah. It's like someone brought light to it. That's all it is.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Okay.
Shall we get into the juicy?
No, wait, hold on. Sorry. The Ja Rule thing, like.
Okay, right. Okay, you're still on the Ja Rule.
Okay, no. Okay, let's move on. I just don't think.
Shall we go?
50 Cent has not remained relevant because of his catchphrases. Obviously, because of Power. Am I crazy?
Okay, Power has played a part.
A part.
I didn't say.
I say integral, like.
Okay, I didn't say how big of the part
his
was.
His little catchphrases might be the headlights of the car that's driving his popularity.
Okay, fair enough.
Power makes up everything else.
He does do acting as well. He was in a couple films.
Name two.
Den of Thieves. And what was that? Prison, the one with Sylvester. I don't actually know the name of it. It's like Prison Break, but it's not called Prison Break. Escape or something like that.
All right, so
I doubt you don't know.
You don't know. No one knows. Let's keep going. Let's keep it hustling. It's Power.
Okay.
Power.
It's Power.
It's Power.
Okay.
Let's move on to the meat, man. Let's get into the.
Let's talk UK first.
Yeah, let's talk some UK stuff. We're from the UK. No one even realizes we're from the UK, but actually,
I think they do realize.
I think they do. They must though.
I think from the accent, they're just like
yeah.
But what is it? Your boy Wiley.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah.
The godfather of grime.
Yup.
The guy that started it off.
Yup.
The guy with all the pies.
Yeah.
The guy with the big P.
Yup.
Man, 50-50.
Yup.
He's obviously, he feels some type of way with Skepta.
Well, good for him. I don't know what to say.
Like, I just realized you don't like Skepta.
No, hold on. I don't know. Like, let's keep 100 now. Skepta and Wiley, then two different lanes. Like,
no, okay. So, let's do some backstory. So, obviously,
okay, let's give them the British backstory. Go on then.
So, Wiley and Dizzy. What?
Keep going.
Alright, so Wiley and Dizzy were. This is so dumb. Wiley and Dizzy were boys.
Yeah.
And obviously, Wiley was trying to manage Dizzy, I believe. And obviously, Dizzy went his own way, kind of away from grime.
Yeah.
And.
Keep going, man.
Fam, it's just so off-putting. Anyway, so Dizzy went another direction. And Wiley was like, no, you need to come to grime, do grime, do these.
Dizzy obviously went and got his bag.
Yeah, he got his bag.
Yeah.
He went to the US, did his thing in the US, came back to the UK, done his pop, whatever. Boom. Obviously, Wiley still holding the flag for grime.
For grime.
Like, he held the flag.
Like, stop, just stay with grime. But I
don't care what anyone said. Yeah. Wiley held the grime flag.
Right.
Obviously, there was other people still doing grime.
Right.
But he was very.
But let's keep it real, yeah. No one, like, apart from. I'd say me. Like, no one's been checking for Wiley too tough.
No,
people check for him.
I've been checking for him.
No, people check for him. But I'm saying, like, it's Skepta and Stormzy that are the
Skepta,
UK.
No, okay.
Hold on. Like,
wait. Let's get something straight. In terms of UK, yes, Skepta and Stormzy. In terms of grime,
yeah,
I wouldn't say like Skepta and Stormzy.
What would you say? Wiley.
I would say like the new kids sort of coming up,
like Young and AJ Tracy.
More AJ Tracy, Dave. Dave before like now. Like Dave now is kind of like he's not grime. He's kind of like his own lane.
Right.
Like I wouldn't say Dave is doing grime. Or would you say Dave does grime? Like he spits, but I wouldn't say like them grime beats. Like I'll say Chip does grime.
Yeah, Chip does grime.
gets does grime.
Right. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the beef, man. Like, what's
Okay,
happening?
so it's obviously Wiley and Skepta were, boy, better know they're close.
Yeah.
And obviously he's obviously told like Skepta like, yo, don't work with Dizzy. Dizzy's this is that. Like that's
Right.
my enemy. Boom, whatever. And now it's come up that Skepta and Dizzy have done a song together, and obviously Wiley feels
No.
Yeah.
No. I've never been in a song together. Oh no.
yeah,
What
Wiley
is this, bro? You're acting like children.
yeah, Wiley for some type of way, innit? And obviously he's like,
Bro, you gotta move on.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
How do you feel about that? Like in terms of like, if you had a boy that worked with your enemy, quote unquote, worked with your enemy, how do you feel?
I don't know. Because if we relate to the US, you think Travis Scott and Kanye are obviously like good mates. And Drake hates Kanye at the moment. But they made Sycamore together. Dropped a music video.
We're gonna
and all.
get into that, but that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a-
we can get into that later.
but that's not a very good example.
Yeah. No. How is that not a good example?
I'm thinking
There's
about.
bad blood and they made music together.
I don't know. We're gonna get into it. Why that's not a very good example.
Okay.
It would be like something like. It would be like something like Rick Ross and 50 Cent. They obviously don't like each other.
Sure.
It'd be like Meek Mill making a song with 50 Cent.
Okay.
But I can see that still happening.
Exactly.
But I think
I don't know. It's just not a big deal. Like,
I think
it's not that serious.
yeah, for me, it's more of a thing like it's not that real.
Exactly.
For me, it's
There's no like beat. No one's died. No,
yeah, no, it's like
deep
it's like business. It's just
yeah,
business.
it's just a bit of nonsense. Like people bickering. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I made a track with you. Like,
yeah.
so, like, I made a song.
I think why
like-
should like detach yourself and be like, yo, it's
Yeah.
business. Like, look what it's doing for the scene. The only thing
Yeah.
I think the only like sort of thing that Wiley has is that Dizzy's trying to come back to grime.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there, to be honest. When he dropped his album Rasket,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know what was going on. To be honest, when I saw it advertised, I didn't really, I wasn't comfortable. I was a bit
'Cause
confused.
my thing was, I thought it was a pop album, and I heard
Yeah.
that I thought it was like, you know
No,
how
but the
Dizzy,
first track dropped, and I was like, man, spitting.
yeah, I was like, what's going?
man's actually spitting. In my head, I'm like, what's happening right now? Because for those that don't know, for the international viewers, Dizzy Rascal is a person that has basically been our, what's the equivalent, US equivalent?
Probably Drake. Ish.
No, I mean in terms of like just doing like random nonsense, like just being about,
I don't
like
think
this guy was the equivalent of like just appearing on like Ellen and like just talking most of the time. He wasn't really ever spitting.
yeah, not for a while. He hasn't.
Not
been,
for a while. It was just goofing for a long time.
He was just trying to get his bag.
I suppose. Yeah.
Like, I'm not knocking him getting his
No,
bag.
not at all.
But it was just like, okay, boom, you getting your bag, da 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 da.
Right.
Like, what you doing now? Oh, you coming
Yeah.
back to grime?
Oh, swear. All right, cool.
Wow.
But to be fair, it didn't feel like he was living a parallel life, because it kind of felt like you're getting your bag, but you do realize you're still a grime rapper, right? But then he kind of lost that source because he was doing it for a while,
Yeah.
and then now he's trying to get back to that source, and everyone's like, you kind of lost.
I think
it.
it's because like Wiley's like, I've been holding this flag, and
Well,
you were meant to hold this flag
the
with
thing is,
me.
Wiley, it's not as if like Wiley's ever had a choice. It's no one's ever approached Wiley to like host the Grammys or anything like that. It's not that serious.
No, but what I'm saying is
Dizzy
for,
Rascal's more likable.
what I'm saying is for Wiley is that obviously he's like, I've been holding this flag for
Sure.
mad long,
Okay.
and you haven't been. You should have been the guy with me holding this flag,
Well,
but you went off and decided to do your thing.
make money.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
That should be like a handshake and a cuddle, man. To be
Well,
honest,
All right, but let's get
it's
into
not that serious.
yeah, okay, but let's get into that rap beef.
Okay.
So obviously Pusha T and Drake's beef has somehow lasted up till now. What is it? So did you see the interview with Drake with LeBron?
Yeah, there's LeBron nodding silently in the background, going like, yes.
I feel like Drake.
it
at
felt
that,
ridiculous.
It was
felt,
like
it felt cartoonish.
for me, it just felt like was Drake talking to his like what he wanted his dad to be like, having a conversation with his dad.
Snap! I don't know, maybe.
Like for when in the conversation was like, oh, I called you up, and he was like, yo, what should I do if I, could I disappoint you? And he's like, LeBron's like, you know what I said? Remember what I said to you? You can never disappoint me. I was like, come on, man.
This is ridiculous.
That's it. You meant to call up your dad, man.
Yeah, for real. It felt kind of weird. But they was talking. Drake was like, oh yeah, not like certain things are off the cards, blah 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 blah. Which, I kind of agree with half of what he was saying.
No, you can't.
What? You can't take away what I believe. Shut up.
I'm gonna take away what you believe.
Shut up. Let me speak.
All right, go and speak, bro. That's how we doing it.
Bruv, what? We're having a discussion.
All right,
You
go
can't
on.
be like, no, like, let me
All right,
talk.
all right, go and talk.
Drake, in his interview, he was like, oh yeah, certain things about my past and about his family. Fair enough. You can't talk about outsiders, right? You can, obviously, because people roast people's mums on the street. People are like, oh yeah, your sister's is this, just this is that, blah blah blah, and they're talking about, like, 40's illness, which, when I heard Pusha T drop that bar, I was like, this feels a bit too harsh, in my opinion. When I heard it, I was like, it felt unnecessary, because you already bodied him, and then you sort of just like kicking a dead horse.
Nah, I thought that it was it was incredible wordplay, and I thought, yeah, this is the bar.
You really thought, when you listened to that track, that was necessary?
Yeah.
You didn't think airing out his child was, and all kinds of other mess was necessary?
Nah.
You thought, oh man. So wait, hold on. If the track finished without that bar, you'd have been like, why didn't you go for 40? Why didn't you talk about his MS?
I feel that if without it,
the song would have been unfinished.
it might have been, yeah. I feel that it might have been unfinished. It's one of those ones where he left no survivors, and that's what Pusha T was doing. He was like, what? I'm gonna shoot your mom. I'm gonna shoot your dad. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot your kid. Oh wait, hold on. There's still these friends about. Nah, they got to get it. Everyone had to get it. And I feel that what was good about it clearly was that was the one thing that put Drake on the edge, apparently, in the interview. It's like, oh, what? You can talk about my mom. Okay. Oh, you can talk about my son. Okay. But you don't attack 40? Oh, this is outrageous. Like, come on, 40. You have a son, you have a mommy and dad. If the fact is that if Pusha hadn't done his mom, if he just done his mom, his dad, and his son, Drake would be like, all right, cool, whatever. But when he said that 40, he was like, rah, you want to attack 40? My man? Rah. That's what got him in his feelings. So in hindsight, it was necessary.
Why? Because you want to get someone heated.
Because you want to win. Like, if you're going in the battle and you're not looking to win, then what are you doing? Like, why go into battle?
Look,
come on. If you had an army, I had an army, and I heard that you're bringing knives, and I'm like, you know what? I'm a purist. I'm gonna bring my fist. I'm an idiot. I'm trying to win. I'm bringing guns. And if you're here, I'm bringing guns. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm bringing tanks. If I hear you bringing tanks, I'm bringing nuclear warheads. We're coming to win. I'm gonna do everything in my power to win. If you're not coming to win and do the sport, then go home. You're a loser, innit?
Fair enough. But in my opinion, when I heard it, I was sort of just like, this feels a bit weird.
Why is it weird?
Because you're not talking about like 40's character, his integrity, or what he's done. You're literally saying he's dying. Like when I heard it, I was like, that wasn't really like anything. That wasn't really a roast. That was sort of just like,
he just stated facts, to be fair. He didn't actually diss him. He just said, hunched over like he's 80. How much time he got left? Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Your man at 666 because of Drake's wordplay at 666.
Right, right.
That was it.
I'm not saying it's not good wordplay. I'm just saying it didn't feel like anything. Because Pusha T was like, how you gonna talk about my wife? Now I'm gonna come for you, bro. And then he's literally like, yeah, you like this, you person's dying. It just felt very strange.
But this is what, okay, so Pusha T obviously released an interview. And this is what, because I watched the whole interview. And this is what he said about why he felt that the wife bar was too far on Drake's path.
Go.
So we know that Drake talks about...
Hold on. Do you not think you're a bit biased because you love Pusha T?
Yeah, I do. I am. I am hella biased.
That's what I'm trying to say. You have to come with, like, objectively.
Okay, but...
come on, a bar about a wife...
But okay,
like, who cares?
No, but okay, can I
explain?
Okay, but here,
all right, go on then. Let's hear this. Go on then.
So Pusha T said that obviously, because of Drake's character, like when he mentions girls' names in his songs,
sure,
it's because he's done something with them, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously, he didn't want that attached to his wife, because it felt that he was attacking Pusha T's family. So what he gonna do? He's gonna attack Drake's family.
Right, hold on. But that's it. If he did do that, fair enough.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. What was the bar that Drake said that got Pusha T heat? What did Drake actually say?
You mentioned, I don't know, it's a trash bar about his wife.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What was the bar saying? Oh, your wife was this, your wife was that.
No, he just didn't want any association. So like even
Oh, right. So do you not see your own bias in what you're saying?
what do you mean?
This guy felt offended that Drake brought in a random bystander into the beef, and then he goes away, makes references to a random bystander, aka 40, that's going to die, and then says, "Oh no,
But hold on.
it's all in the sport. It's all in the sport."
But hold on. Who started it first? Which song came out first? Did Duppy come out first, or did Story of Adidon come out first?
Duppy.
So who started it?
But
No. Who started it? Who started it?
Drake.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to make.
Okay. So your argument is the schoolboy antic where it's like, "Oh, you started it, so I can go as far as I want."
Yeah.
That's your rhetoric.
Okay, but let's see. All right.
How can you get offended and then do the exact same thing immediately afterwards? Explain.
Am I trying to win?
Bro,
Am I trying to win?
I'm talking about the offense causes what I'm saying.
I can't. Okay, let's get something straight.
What?
If you say something
Yeah.
that to offend me, how I react, you cannot be surprised.
Okay.
Correct. If you go, your mum,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what? My mum? Like, you don't even know what I'm going through over here with my mum, and you're just gonna say something like that? You cannot be offended by the actions I take.
Okay.
Therefore,
But do you not have this discussion? We said, oh yeah, when you have like a girlfriend or like a partner, you tend to say something. You're like, oh, girl, you got a big forehead, and then she'll come at you with saying like, oh, like your mum's in rehab. Like she goes the extra mile, and you're like, yo, where'd that come from? Do you not feel the exact same energy coming from Pusha T? Where did this come from? All we're talking about is wives, and you're going for MS people.
You're talking about like when you're having a playful banter. That's just like you're not trying to win. Like obviously, if you're trying to win, like you could probably like say something really offensive to your girl and say, "Oh, look at your eyebrows," and she'll bust up crying and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, well, the thing is, this is a rap battle. I'm here to let you know.
No, but what I'm saying is,
but at the same time, okay,
if Pusha T rubbed it off his back and was like, "Ha, fair enough, I'll come for you next," this will be fine. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, he could have done that, but obviously
he didn't.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't do it, but what I'm saying is he's still in his right to react how he wanted, and the way how Pusha T dealt with it, I feel was probably the best course of action, because look at all the people that faced Drake in the past. They didn't go as hard.
Right.
So Pusha T was like, I've seen how people do it like that. It didn't work. If I come halfway, if I just go for, just his family, it'll be calm. He'll come back and he could still win. But if I go the extra mile and I just go in all out, just gun blazes, someone's bound to get hit, and that'll be Drake. And the thing about it is, you're saying, Pusha T went for his friend. Didn't Duppy, the whole pretty much of Duppy, Drake went after Kanye's about his mental illness. He went for Kid Cudi's mental illness. Like, you can't just say, he went for his friend in this one bar, but he goes for Kid Cudi's mental illness in another bar, and the whole song of Duppy goes for Kanye West. That ain't Kanye West Pusha T's friend. So you got to look at it like that. Drake took it that far. And then he says, you know what? There's rules. There ain't no rules. The problem with Drake is he's a pop star, and he wants to be that guy that everyone talks about in the barbershop, like, Drake's the best rapper alive. And you can't have it both ways. If you're going to be a pop star, you got to live that life. You got to be in the light. And you got to shine. You got to be beautiful. You got to do all that. He can't come down here in the rap and be like, yeah, I'm going to do both. It doesn't work like that. It's either you up there, make your money, get your bag.
You don't think someone could be a hybrid?
Who? There's
been thousands of hybrids
that
have lived the life of a pop star, and then you can sit down at the barbershop and be like, but still though.
Who's a hybrid?
There's loads of people.
Who's a hybrid?
Let's say Prince, for example.
Prince.
Yeah. White people love
Prince
him.
is a pop star. Prince is not a hybrid. We're talking about rap.
Rap then.
Who's a hybrid rap artist?
You don't think Drake has accomplished
He's
this?
not a hybrid rap artist.
You don't think people put him in their top 10?
He's not. Lyrically.
Some people do,
How can you put him in his top 10? He don't write his bars. That's like rule number 1. Write your bars.
That's back in the day stuff, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He wants to be that guy as well. Like, if you're talking about this day and age of who makes good music, yes, Drake makes good music. No one's gonna take anything away from that.
Right.
But if you're saying, yo, who goes ham, who rips bars, you're not saying Drake.
Okay.
You're not saying Drake. You can't say Drake. It's like rule number one. Oh, does he write bars? No. Okay, cool. Put him to the side. He's not even in the category. There's like a whole wave of people that are writing bars that are before Drake.
Like, do you even know how many people actually write their own bars? It's not that many, bruv. There's a couple dons out there. I'd say maybe like 40% of people actually write their own bars.
But those are
Kanye West doesn't write. Like, a lot of people don't write their own bars. It doesn't make any sense.
But that's the
They
thing.
don't have the time.
Well, obviously, there's people
All
that
the
do.
talent to do it.
There's people that do, innit?
Some people do. I know Kendrick does. I know Eminem does.
Cole does it.
Cole does it.
Chance does it.
Right.
Or are we listing people?
I'm not listing people.
Oh,
but
Pusha T, Fabulous.
There's only a couple. Like, okay, look. These people aren't confirmed, is what I'm saying. They say it, but we don't actually know it.
But obviously, you know, LeBron, the hip hop historian,
Sure.
he will tell us who writes the bars, or Drake, the hip hop purist, will tell us his research. The point is, when it comes to rap battles, you either go ham. Look at what? Look, even in the UK, P Money, when he went for Dot Rotten, he went after everybody, and we loved them songs, weren't you? All those war dubs that were happening back in the day with Lethal B, Wiley, Getz, all of them, they went ham. At no point did we go, ooh, that was too far. We were like, rah, how far?
That's only because we become so desensitized. You have to remember. Hold on.
Okay.
How many everyone was ripping into Mac Miller before he passed away, RIP, right? Before he passed away, everyone was like, Marg, who cares? Astro, and then he died, and everyone was like, oh snap, like dude was actually kind of sad still. People don't even realize, like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. You remember, this is a person that's suffering from MS. This ain't a joke, kid. I'm not saying there's like it's bad, but you can't get offended. You can't hold up and be like, oh, the Duppy freestyle was too harsh. Now watch me. Like, you're ridiculous. You can't get smacked in the face and be like, that was terrible, and then smack someone in the face and be like, what now? That's ridiculous, man.
Then why have the battle in the first place? Obviously, look,
Either stand above it or just
yeah, that's what I'm
hard.
saying. There's either two things you can either do. You either go hard,
Yeah,
or you walk away.
yeah,
Those are the only two options.
right.
And obviously, Pusha T chose the latter and
No,
decided to go hard.
no. What I'm saying is, he got offended in the first place. If someone roasted me and I was like, oh my goodness, that hurt so much, I'm offended, I would just be like, I don't want any part of this.
Okay, that's your
Right.
decision.
No. But if someone roasted me and I was like, I'm gonna go for them next, I'll be like, all right, you got me. Now watch this. I wouldn't even talk about how much that hurt me. I would just go for it. Just keep going.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
You can't get offended, get really sad, and then be like, I'm gonna make you sad too. That's the most immature response in the world. You're saying it's the best response. If Pusha T
I never said that's the best response. I said your two options is the best response is to not engage in war.
Yeah,
we all know that, not to engage.
right.
But if you are to engage in war, you have to go hard and you have to look to win.
You're not hearing my point.
I am hearing your point.
What do you think my point is?
Your point is not to do it in the first place.
That's not my point.
Okay, what's your point?
I said my point is, you can't get offended in the first place. Pusha T was like, you went for my wife, you can't say that. And then he went for 40 immediately afterwards. That's what I'm saying. That's not a good response. A good response, in my opinion, is saying, all right, you got me, now watch me. Because Meek Mill and Drake, their beef, no one reacted and saying this is too much, this is too far. They just keep getting back and forth. And every time I was watching it, I was like, this makes sense to me. This is fine. But Pusha T getting offended, so you can't cuff my wife. That's too far.
But
and
he
then
didn't
going
say that.
What? Am I bugging right now?
Bruv, he
did
didn't
not say that.
He just identified. He just said the reason why. He just justified how he went so hard. He said that if you're gonna bring my wife into it, that's a bystander. Therefore, all the gloves are off. He basically said, "Is this how dirty you wanna play? All right, you know my wife's name. Cool. I'ma go here." You can't just say Pusha T's in the wrong because of what he said. They're both equally at fault. If they're engaging in war, it's wrong. But it's a rap battle. You're gonna go as hard as you can. That's the bottom line. You can't say this person's in the wrong, that person wrong. They're both in the wrong for engaging in the war. However, one person's got to win, and that was Push. It's that simple.
Let's move on, man. We're going back and forth. We're not actually getting anywhere. Not
Alright, the
coming anywhere.
bottom line is pushed one. Drake can't send a diss track again.
Why not?
Who would care?
No
It's
one
been
would.
too.
Oh, you're saying as if a person can't try.
He
Like
can try, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be like, yo, Drake, you should have sent this. Like the fact that he
months
was,
ago.
the fact that he was like in the interview was like, yo, I got this one tucked away, and if I do, it's gonna look dirty. Bruv, you already engaged in it. Like you should have just released it and seen
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the reason that he can't is because he put out a hit on Pusha T's head for dirt, 100 grand, and he came out empty-handed. Like Pusha T had recordings of his enemies saying we're not getting involved. Like that's a man you don't wanna don't wanna mess with. If your enemy's saying we got dirt but we're not giving it to you for 100 grand, just end the war. That's a person you don't wanna mess with. He probably has dirt on Kanye. Like it's probably all up in there. But for Push, I don't think he's got it. But anyway, let's talk about music. What are we listening to? What are you listening? Well, actually,
No, there's a bit more juice. That's what I'm gonna glaze over this. Give me 5 minutes.
what?
There's a nomination for the Soul Train Awards.
Oh, Soul Train. Go on then.
Okay, so every year we get nominations for who is the best out there. We have got SZA.
Okay.
We've got Charles Gambino. We've got Chris Breezy. We got Bruno Mars.
Yep.
And 2 artists that I don't even recognize. You recognize these artists, yeah?
The 2 artists for the Soul Train.
Yeah, the 2 women.
Not really. No.
You don't recognize them.
Nope. Do you know who they are?
Oh, let me read on this, man. This is crazy.
I don't recognize them. I saw them. I was just like, nah.
It's really hard. Okay,
But are you talking about the categories? Because I saw what artists you talking about? Because the categories for what is it? Best R&B and Soul was Bruno Mars, Charles Gambino, Daniel Caesar, John Legend, Khalid, and Tank. Then you got for
Tank.
Tank.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
I don't know where
goodness.
he's released, but for female artists, they got Beyonce, LMA, her, Mariah Carey, and SZA. And for best new artist, Daniel Caesar, Georgia Smith, Kali Uchez. I don't know who Kali Uchez
You
is.
don't know who Kelly Uchis is?
Nah.
You suck, man.
Leon Thomas, Normani, and Queen Niger. I've heard a few tracks from Queen Niger. I thought she was pretty good.
Okay, so let's discuss best new artist, right? So you got Daniel Caesar, George Smith, Kali Uchis.
Obviously, they got the gospel one. Andrew Day, Kurt Franklin, Lecrae. Is Lecrae?
Lecrae is not.
I didn't know he was gospel. Snoop Dogg's there.
That's for curating that album.
This for best gospel. And it's inspirational award as well.
Oh, okay.
And Snoop Dogg and Tori Kelly. Sorry, Tori
Okay.
Kelly.
Let's back it up. Let's back it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from best new artist. Daniel Caesar, George Smith, Kali Uchis, Leon Thomas, Normani, and Queen Naija. Let's keep 100, right? I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what it. I'm gonna keep it real with you, yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever I see these awards, I keep thinking, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
What do you mean by new artist? I have no idea what the hell you mean.
I feel like
These
they
people
need
have
a
been popping
timestamp.
for years.
I feel like they need a timestamp. Like, when did these artists actually come out, and like how long and how much?
Bro, if this list came out 3 years ago, I'd be like, oh snap, like they're on it. This is so late and irrelevant. What are you talking about, George Smith, new artist? She's dropped an album.
So is Daniel Caesar.
So is Daniel Caesar. So is Kali Uchis. She's got 2 albums.
Queen Niger as well.
What are you talking about? Where are they with this rhetoric? Anyway, best new artist. I have this list.
You're just gonna win it.
I don't think Kali Uchis is gonna get it. I don't think she is. She's the person that collaborated with Tyler the Creator, in the song find some time.
The ending bit. Yeah.
Yeah. She's the woman that sings in that.
Okay.
I don't know if you know. Okay, Daniel Caesar. I think he's got a very high chance of doing it, but I know George Smith's gonna win it only because she's got more juice and clout.
Okay. Best R&B and soul. Who do you think is gonna win that?
So Beyonce, LMA, her, Mariah Carey, or SZA.
Right.
Let's just put her away to the side. I don't think she's gonna win it.
No. I think SZA's probably gonna win it.
SZA or Beyonce.
Yeah. I think SZA's probably gonna win it.
But because Beyonce's already got enough juice as is,
I don't
they
think.
might just let her go and give it to SZA.
I think SZA's gonna win it.
Yeah, I think she is.
What about male artists?
Bruno Mars, Charles Gambino, Daniel Caesar, John Legend.
Tank's not gonna win it.
Tank's not gonna. Let's just put Khalid and Tank. They ain't gonna win it.
You
when
think?
when you're up against Bruno Mars, does Khalid hold a candle to Bruno Mars?
It's either gonna be Bruno Mars or Gambino. I think.
John Legend is holding it down though.
I feel like, but John Legend's also gonna be that guy. Like, oh, if he wins it, it's like, oh, of course he's gonna win it, sort of thing. Like Beyonce.
So what? You Gambino hasn't won enough.
I think like it's either gonna be Gambino or Bruno Mars. It's probably gonna be Bruno Mars.
Yes, I remember he did win a Grammy last year. I don't think you think about what's fair, what's going on.
All right, what about Song of the Year? Did you see Song of the Year?
So, best hip hop song of the year.
No, Song of the Year. So they got
Bruno Mars, Finesse, LMA,
Booed Up.
Her, Every Kind of Way, SZA, The Weeknd, Internet, Come Over.
I'd say if it's Song of the Year, I'll probably have to give it to SZA The Weeknd.
Okay.
Or
I don't think the Internet's gonna win it.
Nah.
I don't think so. It's a very good song.
Yeah.
But they haven't got enough juice. There's not been any controversy coming from that group, and so they're not gonna win. Unfortunately, to win most of these categories, you'd have to have some sort of
clout. Some sort of clout.
Clout isn't even the word, like, because it's not as if the Internet's unknown. It's just you have to have some controversy around you. People have to be talking about you being like, "Ooh, did you know SZA's actually straight? Ooh, did you know sorry, not SZA, like Sid? Did you know Sid's straight? Like, there has to be rumors and stuff like that. There has to be some whispers, or you're not gonna win anything. It's sad. You can be as talented as you can be, but unless you like killing it, you're never gonna do it.
Fair enough. All right then. So that's the awards.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So let's get into music you listen to. So a lot of music came out this week. I got a lot of homework I want to listen to. So obviously,
you do, man.
Yeah. Ty Dolla $ign's and Jeremiah's album came out.
Yep.
Tory Lanez's album came out.
No, okay. Let's talk about what the people know what came out. We don't have to tell them what came out. What are you listening to? What are you recommending to people?
I'm going to recommend Joel Ortiz and Apollo Brown, Mona Lisa.
Damn. Why is that?
It's a work of art.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know, but in terms of what I'm actually been bumping, I'm gonna say Dave East and Styles P, Beloved. Oh my days.
Okay.
That was incredible.
Okay.
Beloved. That was good. That's about it. What did I was? But the thing I'm looking most forward to listening to, and I'm probably gonna be bumping for a while, is probably Mick Jenkins' "Pieces of a Man."
It's a good album. I give it that. It's a very good album. I thought you were gonna say like Oxnard or something when it drops or something.
Oxnard is in November. I'm waiting for
time.
That. Yeah, I got time.
Okay.
But in terms of what I'm going to be bumping, I'm bumping Beloved right now.
Okay.
And I heard that Mick Jenkins came out like my
and
spot.
It's solid, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that, and I thought it was coming out next week, but it was this week. I missed my dates, but yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
This is Brent Faiyaz's new album.
No, but I am a fan of Brent. I'm a big fan of Brent.
You should have jumped on this.
I should have jumped. I'm late. I've been working, man. I am slow on that. So Mick Jenkins and Brent is definitely on my homework.
Okay. Who I've been listening to recently?
What do you think of Quavo's? Because I know you listened to it. I haven't listened to it. What do you think of Quavo's album? His solo album?
I think if you want to listen to some mindless nonsense, go for it, man. If you, because I was at work and I had to do a lot of typing. It's very good to bump while you're doing something like monotonous and boring. But if you want to listen to a rap album, I wouldn't go for it.
Okay.
If you want to have an experience, don't go for it, because you're just gonna be like, what just happened right now? That's what I felt when I was listening to it. I was like, what actually just happened? Like, I listened to an album. I know I did, but I
didn't process anything. I
Like,
did not process anything.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. Like, I've listened to Bubblegum, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't know what the song's
I like Bubblegum,
but I don't know what the song's about.
I don't know what the song's about, but I like it. I like the way it makes you feel. That's about it. If it's similar to Playboy Carti, I don't know what he's talking about, but I love his music because I like the way it makes you feel.
Okay.
The excitement, the rhythm, everything. I'm just like, wow. It feels tribal. I don't know what is about it. I think he's caught that wave. I think he understands.
Okay. But anyway, you're the album guy because you've been...
Okay, yeah, I've been listening to a lot. For people that don't know, my job is very, very, very boring and monotonous, so I can listen to a lot of albums consecutively without much thought.
Yeah, I'm a bit too active.
Yeah, your job's more active. But albums have actually been bumping again. The one you want to listen, Mick Jenkins, been very good. I tried giving Thutmose a bit of a chance, but not the greatest. Lo-Fi, spelled Lowfi, solid album. I really enjoyed it. For those that like French rap, Alpha One's new album came out. It's very solid.
Bro, you were active at work. Bro.
Yeah, man, I'm out listening to lots of Tim Hecker, good atmospheric album. If you want to listen to some good soundscapes, it's serious, about an hour long, but you can get through it quite easy. It's very digestible work.
What?
Let's see. How to Not Dress Well's indie album's out. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Yeah, there's a lot to get through. But what I'm actually listening to again, obviously Astroworld is always gonna be on repeat for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I keep listening to the
I'm not
second
gonna
half.
lie. Birds in the Night came
Birds in the
back.
Trap.
Yeah, Birds in the Trap. That came in my shuffle, and I was like, "What? How did I miss these
Yeah.
gems?"
Really?
No. In terms of like, you know, the ones where I be driving, so obviously
Yeah.
shuffle comes on. I'm like, hold on, Travis Scott. Oh, Birds in the Trap.
Oh, yeah. You're like,
Let me listen to this whole album again. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, I got things so much in the shuffle. I'm just like, yeah. So what is it? Dave East is always like
Yeah, gonna be your go-to. Yeah.
my go-to. So when he said he's dropping with Styles P, I was like, yeah, this
is happening.
This is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that came back in rotation, and what is it? That's about it. But
Jamie Isaac, his album, very like I love it to this day. But yeah, that's what I've been bumping recently. That's all the new stuff. I like nowadays. I feel like I have to keep moving. If you get too stuck in what you like, I think you're gonna be an old head very soon.
yeah.
And so you need to keep moving, and just like new stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's
I think just remember the biggest news that I've heard.
Hmm.
Dipset is back.
Dipset is back. Dipset is back.
I'm so gassed, man. Apparently they're coming back. Dipset's coming back to do an album.
It's gonna be crazy.
You know, so much is happening, man. Rap beef, Dipset coming back. You know,
Yeah.
this is hip hop. Hip hop's coming back.
Hip hop's coming back, kids. But nothing really to comment on that. They're just getting back together. Like,
Yeah, we haven't heard no new music. Just
yeah,
it
no
just,
new music or anything. Like,
just
it is what it is.
yeah.
But yeah, this has been Up in the Loft.
And I'm Shway. Go find me.
I am Adam XXX, aka go for me for Adam3XS on Instagram.
And we're Up in the Loft, and you just type us in on YouTube. Type us in on Google. Type us in on Spotify. Type us in on, I don't know, Apple Music. You can shout out Alexa, and she will, be like, yo, you want to listen to them Up in the Loft dons? Go check it out. And we are out of here.
Up in the Loft.